Welcome to the weekly roundup. It's Div 6 time. How you going, Dave?
Yeah, good knowledge yourself.
Pretty good, mate.
No TJ, he's been promoted, doesn't want anything to do with us anymore.
TJ,
mate, seriously.
Honestly, the big fella,
he's out there
he's
now.
He's been down the southeast.
He has.
His other employment, and I can tell you, a few people aren't happy down there.
Ah.
He's been running a bit of a muck, the big fella. But anyway, you wouldn't expect you wouldn't expect anything less from him.
No, that's it.
Anyway, all right. Straight off into first game of the week. Sorry, mate. It was Brahma Lodge 17-15, 117, giving West Croydon a bit of a touch up at home. 9-10, 64. Pretty level there at quarter time. Brahma Lodge probably flexed their muscles then after that, and away they went, mate. So for West Croydon, we had Harding and Persh both kicking 3, with Woodcock with 2. Curtis, Walsh and Sumpton in the best for the Hawks, mate. For the Tigers,
Brahma Lodge still kicking, bagging 5. Tippett,
yep,
maybe the full forward Tippett, kicking 3. Gross with 2, McIntyre with 2. Ryan also with 2, with a singles to 3 other players there. With Savage, Huneman and
Gregorovic.
You're very clever on this.
Well, I did coach.
Of course you did. That's right.
It wasn't for long.
Gregorovic, 6 games. That's okay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No surprises there. I think West Croydon had a bit of a disappointing year, considering last year they did very well, but hopefully they can't get relegated or anything, so they're just playing for a bit of pride.
Hopefully they can get some players back next year and move forward. All right. The next game was up at Houghton Memorial Oval, up there in the foothills. And it was an absolute cracker of a game by the looks of it. Two teams just playing for pride, I suppose, at this time of the year. But it was Fitzroy, 13-12-90, getting over a fairly competitive Houghton, 11-8, 74. So for Houghton, we had the big Q man, Keachy kicking 4, Burden with 3, Hall with 2, with Corner, Cooper and Nathan Hall, the captain in the best there for the Mountain Men, mate, and for Fitzroy.
Yeah, we've got, here we go again.
Pigliacelli, mate.
Pigliacelli with 5, Burke with 3, Zelek with 2.
Yep.
A few individuals there, 3 individuals with Smith,
Pigliacelli.
That's very clever.
Got to let it roll off the tongue, yeah.
I don't roll it, so, and Matunda.
Yes, in the best
players, so well done. But I think that's a good fight by Houghton Districts, actually. Only 16 points there, and considering Fitzroy they're sitting 6th at the moment. They can't make the 5 of course, but Houghton Districts kick up a bit of fight. They got smashed off the over last week, but come back, and hopefully this is a sign of comfort next year. They're just going to be good for next year.
Well, hopefully the boys can get up and about.
That's it.
Anyway, next game was out at Mawson Lakes Oval. It was Trinity, 19-8, 122, giving Mawson Lakes a real touch-up, 6 goals for 40. Mawson Lakes leading at quarter time, and then that was it, really.
Yeah, nothing after that. It just kicked away.
For Mawson Lakes, we had Duncan Brown with 2, Tonkin with 2, Delbridge, King and Chewy in the best there for the Lakes, mate, and for Trinity.
Trinity was at Williams with 4, Clark with 3, Perry with 2. So they're easy names.
Yep.
That's the very names. And Williams, Peters and O'Hara in amongst the best players. There were quite a few other singles there. Well, gee whiz, probably 8 or 9 there to Trinity, so they did share it around the place. But Trinity, well done. I mean, they can't lose 5th spot, but certainly they built their momentum for the finals.
They're going all right, Tossers. They started slow and have gathered a little bit of form moving towards the right end of the season. So good luck to them come September.
Absolutely.
Now the next game, and this was a shock, a massive shock. They've dropped 2 in a row now. It was Morgan Oval in the city. It was Elizabeth, 15-15, 105 to Pulteney's 8-8, 56. 30 scoring shots to 16. Pulteney were beaten everywhere.
Matt, that was a shock and a half. Top spot, Pulteney have had control of that top spot all year.
Yep.
Eagles have been second most of the year as well, but to knock off top spot has Pulteney been the juggernaut all year. That's an outstanding effort by Elizabeth, and maybe that's something they're going to build into the final. So Pulteney better watch out for these boys, I think.
Dingle Farm beat them the week before. Now Elizabeth have beaten them. Hopefully Pulteney can get their shizzle, as TJ would say, get their shizzle back together and start to get back on the winners list. Anyway, for Pulteney we had Giddings with 4, and then 4 other blokes kicking singles with Giddings, Kane and Matner. Only 3 best players. That tells me Coach is grumpy.
Not happy at all.
Coach has got the poons on.
So he shouldn't have been either.
Yep,
absolutely. So with Elizabeth, I mean, Woodland, 7 goals. I mean, he just nailed it. Han with 4, Reynolds with 2. A couple of other guys with individuals, with Taylor, Han and Woodland, obviously with his bag and his 7 goals is in amongst the best players as well. So great effort by Elizabeth.
Yep. And
a few
then,
games to go.
And the last game of the round was out at Salisbury West Oval, and it was Ingle Farm 15-9-99, defeating Salisbury West 12-10-82. Farmers over the line by 17 points, moving nicely towards the finals.
Yeah.
So for Salisbury West, Derek Newchurch, he kicked 8. 4 other blokes with singles. Derek Newchurch with his 8 goals, named best. Davies Jones in the best there for the Tigers. And for the Bulldogs, mate.
Yeah, we've got McCormick Smith with 4, Summer with 3, Sanderson with 2, and also Spence with 2, sorry. Oh, Matthews also with 2.
Yep, Wadey Matthews, yep.
Yeah, and Summer in amongst the best with Bone Pope. I'm named Buck as well, so they've only named 4 best players, even though they were a winning side. But Newchurch, 8 goals out of the 12 in a losing side.
He'd be getting on a bit, Derek.
I reckon he would be in definitely his 30s.
Oh, in his 40s, I reckon. He'd be nearly in his early 40s, Derek, yeah. So.
I think he played at Flinders Park for a few years, or one of his brothers played at Flinders Park. But no, very good
footballer though.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
Good footballer. Looking quickly at the ladder, we got Pulteney sitting up top 13-3, Elizabeth 12-4, closing in. Brown Lodge sits 3rd, Ingle Farm 4th, Trinity 5th, then Fitzroy, West Croydon, Salisbury West, Mawson Lakes, and Houghton. Going down to Div 7 next year, Mawson Lakes and Houghton.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
And goal scorers, we've got Daryl, now I don't know his last name.
Daryl McIntyre,
72, of course it is. So with 72, he's way 10 clear of Daryl Cotter, who's usually in amongst the top goal scorers anyway.
Yep.
Chad Burke, 51.
That's a good effort, 51 in a side that struggled all year.
No, absolutely it is.
Yep.
And maybe I haven't seen Newchurch, maybe he's just making a late comeback or late charge, but he's kicked quite a few over the last few weeks. But Anthony Gerardis and Anton Gerardis, sorry,
yep.
and Luke Woodcock also in 49. So really, I mean, Daryl's got a clear 10 goals.
Will he kick 100?
Well, 28 goals. There's 3 games to go. Never know.
2 games.
There's only 2, is it?
Only 2 to go, and then finals. He should kick 100 already by 4.
Where is this year gone?
Yeah, and it's
Scary.
gone.
Absolutely scary.
All right, let's move on to this week's games. The first one out at Mount Fitzroy there, down at Renown Park. It's Fitzroy taking on Mawson Lakes.
Mine's not coming up. Coming up, okay. Fitzroy and Mawson Lakes. This is just a game of pride, I think. I'll take Fitzroy by quite a bit,
yeah,
but I think Mawson Lakes, they're going to make a bit of a fight, as they should.
Fitzroy for me by a fair bit. The next game, Ingle Farm and Elizabeth up at Roe Park.
I think Elizabeth, after knocking off top spot last week, Pulteney, I think they're in for a good run home.
I think the Farmers for me, mate, at home. They're always tough at home. I reckon Farmers.
You'll be happy with that call too.
Yep, I'll probably love it.
Yep.
Salisbury West and Houghton Districts at Salisbury Downs Oval.
Long way for it's around the corner. Salisbury West. I think Salisbury West. Houghton Districts would have put up a fight, I think, but I think Salisbury West by a little bit.
Salisbury West for me, I think they're very tough to beat at home.
Yep.
So, out at the college, out at Gawler there, it's the Tossers. Trinity taking on West Croydon.
Yeah, look, Trinity, I think they're in the 5. West Croydon have a bit of a disappointing year. I think maybe West Croydon will put up a bit of a fight, but Trinity out there, a long way to travel for West Croydon by a few goals.
And for me, game of the round, mate, this should be an absolute humdinger. It's Brahma Lodge taking on Pulteney out at Brahma Lodge Oval.
Out there, Pulteney come off two losses.
Pulteney boys won't like it.
No, they won't.
They won't like it. They'll get a Brahma Lodge people.
They're Mercedes-Benz at the park at Brahma Lodge.
Come out, no wheels.
Yeah, exactly. No, that won't.
No.
I'm just saying, it is a long way to travel.
Yep.
Brahma Lodge, I think Brahma Lodge are on fire. I think probably come off 2 bad losses.
Brahma Lodge for me, DJ McIntyre to kick it back. I reckon.
That's it.
That's it. All right, guys, this has been Division 6. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you all again next week.
See you later.